Athietos? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 5-minute match preview. And thank goodness Prem Ball is back. Thank goodness the Premier League is back. I can't do international breaks. Borefest. Absolute borefest. I don't want to see, Spain beating up San Marino. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see those matches. I want to see competitive matches. And we've got a competitive one coming up. Tomorrow, we're playing Nottingham Forest at home. It's going to be at 12:30 UK time, which means that it's an early one for my South Florida Gunners. I hope you guys have your coffee ready. It's going to be at 7:30 in the morning, which means you probably have to wake up at 6 just to get to the pub to watch. But I'm excited. It's going to be on USA TV back home, and it's on TNT here in the UK. And yeah, I think Nottingham Forest are a game, they're going to be a competitive game. They have a new manager, and we're familiar with that guy, Big ANGE Postecoglou, former manager of Tottenham Hotspur. They sacked Nuno, which is crazy. So we really don't know which Nottingham Forest we're going to get, to be honest. We don't know if we're going to get, a little bit more of Nuno's kind of frustrating Nottingham Forest, or we're going to get a little bit of, Mr. Highline Nottingham Forest. We don't know what we're going to get, but our past history bodes very well against Nottingham Forest, especially at home. Our last 3 matches have been wins, and a couple of them have been decisive, I would say. 2022, we got a 5-0 win. 2023, we won 2-1. And then last year, we got a 3-0 win. So, they've only scored 1 goal in the past 3 home matches. And I think it bodes well, especially for us. We're missing, we might be missing Saliba, and, Mosquera's in there. And I think that's pretty good, our home record. So, yeah, I'm not too pressed. As I mentioned, as far as injuries, Saka's not back yet. Saliba has been training, but if I was Arteta, I wouldn't risk him. And then, as we know, Gabriel Jesus is still out. So my lineup, what I would go with for this match, of course, Ryan Gomes, Golden Glove. I go Timber at right back, and then my center back pairing would be Gabriel Mosquera. I would go Mosquera. I think Mosquera was very solid last week. Not last week, but last game against Liverpool, even though we didn't win. I think he did a good job, and I think it's safer to just kind of go with him, and then hopefully play Saliba in the Champions League or next weekend. So at left back, I'll go Calafiori. I think he's a preferred left back. I think MLS is obviously going to be moved into midfield. So I think Calafiori would get the nod more likely than not. In our midfield, we're going Zubimendi and Rice. I think Zubimendi still has to grow into the Prem. We saw a couple times in Liverpool, he's just kind of falling over. You won't get those fouls here in the Prem. I think he just needs time to adjust to the league, and I think he will. So I'll go with that double pivot. And in front of him, I'm going to go with Martin Odegaard. I think the manager will go with Martin Odegaard, and I want the Martin Odegaard I saw in international duty. The guy who's pinging balls through to Holland. That's what I need for Arsenal. I don't know why he doesn't do it. I don't know if maybe it's a confidence thing, but we see that guy at Arsenal, I think we can win the title. As far as our front three, with Odegaard slotting back in, I would go Madueke at the right wing. I think Madueke looked pretty good against Liverpool. I would go Gyökeres. He's going to be our striker. Kai Havertz is still out as well, so he's going to be our striker. And then the left wing, I would go with Eberechi Eze. I think that Eze needs to play in the team. Martinelli's time is done, I think, for now. He might get back into it, maybe with some cup runs, but I think it's up for now. And I think we actually need to let Eze get some time and, help us get some wins. As far as our score prediction, I'm going to predict 2-0. I don't see them really scoring against us. I think we can actually just go get the job done and call it a day. I think that maybe, Gyökeres will score at home again because he scored against Leeds. And I would love to see Eze score a goal as well. I think that would be great. 2-0. Get ready for the Champions League. That's what I think. So that's my prediction. And I'm hoping for a good one. I'm hoping for a good, solid win before the Champions League. Before I go, I'd like to thank all of you guys, all the Athietos. We're at 75 subscriptions. And, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the hard work and, comments and all of the things the support that you've given me. So hopefully we can keep growing. And I will see you guys on the other side of Nottingham. Take it easy.